Hello everybody. I do not want to be making this video today. I do not at all. But because of some recent allegations against me, I have to make this video, which I really don't want to make. So recently, there's been a video of me going around destroying and griefing the sky base in this public lobby. I'm going to be explaining the full incident and what I did wrong and what they did wrong. So, I'll start off this video by telling you guys it was both of our fault. I'm taking action for my own stuff. That was my fault, but it was also their fault too. So I was chilling in a build central. I was just talking to some people, but I went up to a sky base just to talk to some other people, and they kept hitting me off, and then other people kept hitting me off. I told them to stop. They keep hitting me off more. I tell them to stop again. They keep hitting me off. I tell them to stop a third time. They keep hitting me off. So I said, if you guys hit me off again, I'm gonna break this whole sky base. It was like a giant sky base too. And then this guy named like BJ, not MP4, pretty sure, came in. Like, and then they hit me off again. So I came up and started griefing. I don't have any video evidence of it. My recording does not work on my editor right now, and I could not pull out my Yeeps mobile app in time. Plus, I thought they were just gonna stop, okay? But it was kind of my fault, because I did grief their entire sky base, even when they did tell me to stop. But they didn't listen when I told them to stop, so I didn't listen when they told me to stop. They kept hitting me off. They kept trying to hit me off, but I kept grappling back up. I eventually destroyed the whole thing, and then they all started mass reporting me. One of them, I don't want to share his name or anything, because I don't want to. Also, don't go harass any of these people at all in the video. Both of us were in the wrong. None of us were right for this. But you shouldn't harass people over this either, and don't harass me in the comments either. But they kept hitting me off because they wanted to be cool too. Basically, they wanted to join in on the guy who was hitting me off before. Because I said, if you guys just, as long as you guys just leave me alone and let me talk to people, I won't grief. Because they asked if I was coming up here to grief. I said no. As long as you guys just don't hit me off, I won't grief. And I gave them like 4 chances to not hit me off. Boom, I go straight to griefing, because I used to be a major griefer in Yeeps hide and seek before I got lab rat. I got my lab rat removed earlier in the year because I did some bad things, which I don't want to talk about right now. I'm gonna go back to the main part of the video. So I finished griefing their sky. They all start recording me saying that we're gonna get you permanently banned, buddy. And basically, so they started sharing the video of me griefing the mass. I don't have any videos because I couldn't record my meta recording just doesn't work. It doesn't have any audio. It doesn't have anything. It just like records a black screen, basically. I couldn't open up the Yeeps mobile app and start screen recording because that would take too much time. And they would probably be until next lobby the second I put down my headset. Because they said, if you put down that headset, boy, or if your hands disconnect, we're leaving because we don't want to get banned. So I couldn't write down the names, which I normally do. And I had a lot of caffeine that day, which was my fault. So I was really hyper and just needed something to do. I'm gonna take responsibility though. This was also my fault. I do not think what I did was right. I also don't think what they did was right either. Because they were harassing me the whole time, basically. The second I came out of the sky base, they hit me off as a joke at first, and I told them to stop. They just kept hitting me off. Like multiple times, which they were in the wrong, but I was also in the wrong for destroying the whole sky base and not just a part of it. Also, they didn't do anything about the guy who griefed all their cotton plants either. Because they had no clue who did it, but they watched me destroy the whole thing. And the thing is, the people in the lobby started taking their sides, because apparently they started spinning a story that I was doing something bad. Only like a few people actually had to know what was going on. I was on the verge of a breakdown, basically, and I didn't really know what to do because I thought I was going to get banned. Because I've been banned multiple times for this stuff because they don't understand that what griefing means to me. For what I understand, griefing means you can grief somebody's skybase once, but if you go up there and grief their skybase again, then you can get banned for it. That's how I understand it. Also, you're supposed to destroy builds in public servers, I'm pretty sure. So, it says like build and destroy pillow forts, and that was basically a pillow fort, so I wanted to destroy it after they kept harassing me. Because they weren't, I wasn't going to break it down at first, but they kept hitting me off and just basically being mean to me. I can't report them for harassment either, because I don't got any of their names down. I couldn't write down any of their names, which I normally do to report people. I'm probably not gonna be able to get my lab rat back like I've been trying to. For a bit, I haven't submitted the report, and I'm pretty sure like somebody who was probably impersonating JB and MP4 came in. He started recording, threatening to get me banned, which was really annoying because I was just trying to, I don't know, I was just trying to play the game and talk to my friends in peace, and they just kept coming in, they just kept messing with me the entire time. I would have switched servers, but my friends were only in that server. I didn't have any other friends on because they all came to me. Because we were just talking in a public server, like 5 of us at once. We were all just talking about random shit, and they just kept. And then I went up to go see what the Skybase was about. They kept hitting me off. I was like, "Yo, why'd you hit me off?" They're like, I just felt like it. So I hit him, not off. I just hit him with like a bat. And he was like, "Stop hitting me." And then he goes off and hits me again. So I hit him. He's like, "I'm reporting you for harassment. I told you stop, and you hit me again." When I told him stop too. So, oh God, like. That's like one of the first guys who started hitting me. That's what he did. And then the second guy just joined in after because he thought, "Oh, we're fighting? Okay." Wait, but then I told him to stop. He was like, "Nah." I said, "If you guys keep hitting me, I was gonna go to Skybase." They said, "Nice." Basically, they said, "Okay, try." So I said, "I'm not gonna do it till you guys hit me like 4 or 5 times." They tested their luck. They kept hitting me. So I basically just threw them off. I threw them off and started griefing. And then everybody takes their side because of course the ones building the Skybase and telling the guy to stop are the good people, while the guy who told him to stop before and was griefing Skybase was a bad person. Which I'm not sure why you would build in a public lobby and not wilds. Griefing is wild, grief is bannable. But griefing in a public lobby is not bannable unless you do it a lot to a specific person. And I was not griefing a specific person, I was griefing an entire build. But I still think I was in the wrong for destroying an entire, like, 4. It was a giant freaking Skybase. And it was both our faults because they kept hitting me off, and I kept telling them to stop, but they wouldn't stop hitting me off. But it was still my fault for destroying the whole thing. It wasn't like I don't know, okay? I just want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. I'm not good at outros, just, bye.